Hello, hello, hello! We are live with today's stream. So I'm just going to share that on all the social medias and then we'll hop into the game. It is Wednesday. We are starting with some Animal Crossing and then we'll be doing some Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2 The Sith Lords later. We are starting about half an hour late. I do apologize for that. Just doing some stuff before stream. Bit of cleaning up, bit of other stuff, whatever, that just ended up taking a bit longer than I thought it would. But, yeah. Like, for instance, one of the things was loading up the dishwasher and running that or whatever, because I figure better to have, good to have the dishwasher running at a time, when I'm going to be doing stuff, and thus, I'm all of a sudden going to be like, oh, needing dishes that are in the dishwasher while it's running. But thought that was particularly likely regardless, but yeah. But anyway, we're live now, so let's just hop right into some Animal Crossing. The fact that we are starting late, what time did we travel first yesterday? We might end up having a new villager already right now when we start up. Let's see, Trantor, September 13th, 2023, at 3:30. That's a lot of threes. September 13th, 2023, at 3:33. Yes. Rick. Yeah, let's just see. We might have a new villager already. I can't remember. We started on time yesterday. I just don't remember how long it took us until we traveled for the first time, because that was when we got our new villager yesterday. No, still just 5. Astrid, Ed, Lobo, Nibbles, Doc. So probably after we travel today is when we'll get a new villager. And then, yeah, and then potentially also lose a villager. Okay. Museum with an Ammonite. Okay, cool. I know we got one of those 2 days ago as well, on Monday. Skull of a Pteranodon. Why did I got one of those the other day as well? I can't remember. We got a couple skulls yesterday. No, it was a Plesio skull and a T-Rex skull yesterday. Amber, nice. Wait. 4th gift. That's not a... Oh, letter from home. I'm just like, we only get 3 fossils back per day from the museum. Okay, so this is a fruit. Is that... No, a sapling? Oh, furniture, that is a plant, okay. Then Chevra moved to Winnipeg, Snooty moved to Winnipeg, and Ava moved to Winnipeg, along with more, or is that it? I think it's just those 3, maybe. Yeah, because this is HRA and then Tom Nook. Weeping Fig. Why is it weeping? Is it sad? Fall sports season is almost here. Since my schedule doesn't allow me for all of you to pick up my slack. Well, I'm not really a sports person. But, yeah. And I've participated in that in Animal Crossing previously anyway. I've already got what I need from that. Now moving... Oh, grasshopper. Oh, most of what we need in Animal Crossing, as you can see just by looking below me at the percentages. Ooh. Fossil number 1, tons of fun. Yeah, we were very close to that 100%, but at the same time we are still very far away just with, what we have left. We don't have much left, but what we do have left is stuff that is time-consuming. Well, furniture is time-consuming. Furniture we have left... Well, one of them is time-consuming. The other is potentially time consuming since it's down to RNG. What else do we have left? Villagers is again down to RNG, so it's potentially time consuming, but it's, if we get lucky, it could happen really quickly. And then NES games, yeah, that's time consuming. Nibbles, what's going on? I would like to learn Japanese. That would be cool. Is it weird that you haven't seen somebody who lives in another town? What Rupert's up to? Running the time travel division of the ESS. Or getting stuck in the Star Wars universe. I don't know. One of the two. Something like that, I'm sure. Okay. I'm trying to hit the tree, just trying to get a good backing so I can... So I can get Seven Bags money if this is the money rock, which it turns out it was. Excellent. So we already got our money rock. Which is most excellent. How much do I get from the money rock most days? I get 13,300. Yeah. If I did feng shui stuff, what could I potentially be getting? Because you can increase your money luck, and then you can both get enough time to actually get an 8th bag. And also increase all of them by each bag to the next size. So, let's see, 30, 30. So we could be getting 93,000. Is that something I should consider doing? Because, like, that's a definite increase. But is it worth it? And I have to look into, again, how to do that. It's been a while since I've done feng shui. So if I did that in a... Was it my previous 100% attempt? The one that we lost memory card corruption. I think that... Oh, fossil number 2. How about you? I think in that one I have been doing feng shui stuff, so I would get increased money from the money rock. I don't know, because I mean, the amount of increase is kind of negligible compared to, say, what we'll be getting from the turnip market once we get back to doing that. So, I don't know if it's worth it or not. First, just out of curiosity, speaking of turnips, 81, okay, yeah, we would not be selling them here even if we had them today. $6,800. Noble shirt. A Nintendo parasol. Nice. Do I have a Nintendo parasol in my house? Assuming I don't forget, I should check. And if not, maybe put this one in my house. With all the other Nintendo-themed stuff in there. I just need to make sure I don't forget by the time we're done our run around the town. Which, you know, knowing my memory could go either way. Sometimes the memory is good and sometimes it's not so good. Is what it is. Fossil number 3, just for me. Finishing off our neat paper. I just think it's neat. Let's put up our fireworks paper and aloha paper. And there's our glowing spot. Excellent. Then yeah, also if we increased our function way to get increased money luck, this would generally be 10,000, and even occasionally potentially 30,000. If I'm recalling correctly how it worked. Which is also possible that I'm just misremembering. I'm pretty sure that's the way it worked. Copper, do you have anything lost for me today? No, nothing lost. It's been a while since there's been anything lost. Apparently people are getting better at not losing things. It would seem. Yeah. What's up, Doc? Just hanging. Sweet game? Okay, okay. Right or left? Sure. Left. 1780, yeah. Okay, that's fine. So this game, I think, is just a way for him to get rid of unwanted furniture and make a bit of money. Because otherwise, it doesn't really seem like much of a game there, Doc. Okay, almost done on... Oh, fossil number 4. I can, aim. Just one more. Right? That was number 4, right? Yeah. Oh, I was like this. I was thinking it looked weird. Now I'm realizing it's because we have so few villagers. Because I'm used to the list in back like being longer than the list in front, so you could still see like the bottom section of it as it extends further. So like, let me just go. So like that green one in back would go further, so we would see some names at the bottom. And so now the fact that it's the same length is just looks weird to me. And I was thinking that like every time I wrote a letter today, I'm just like, what? Trying to figure out why it looked weird to me, and now I've realized. Also, what was I saying? Yeah, we have got before crossing the river. We got 4 of our 5 fossils, and our money rock, and our glowing spot. We've talked to 2 of our 5, and fossil number 5. We're alive. Where did that basketball come from? Just was flying by. So we've already found all of our fossils. And really, yeah, just the only thing left is, I guess, clean up any more weeds and then Ah, Gracie. Actually, let's see here. Were we building up a collection? Okay, no, that was collecting gyroids. Clothing in somebody's house? Okay, I think we were. It was Rupert's house, which I don't have marked down, so I don't know if there was anything we were missing. Do we want to try? I mean, might as well try. So, the way this works is she gets us to wash her car and she'll give us clothing. If we do a good job, she'll give us one of our exclusive outfits. If we do a so-so job, she'll just give us a regular outfit. And if we do a bad job, she'll give us nothing. Now, the way the minigame works is just one of those things where you just rapidly press the A button. I cannot rapidly press the A button. I cannot press the A button rapidly enough to get a good outfit. So what I do is I rub a pen over the A button really quickly, which is what I'm going to do. I will be turning off the mic just so that, just because it's a bit loud otherwise. So I'm going to turn that off now, and then we're going to make an attempt here. Okay, and despite the fact that I'm out of practice and have not done it in a while, I did a good job. Well, my arm was a bit sore. That's how you do it. What do we get? Ooh, a tiger print. Ooh, I'm not going to be wearing that. I like my Big Bros shirt. But yes. Have that tiger print background on our pause screen. Okay. Yeah, for anyone who didn't know that, that's how you can actually change the background. You just grab a shirt and go down. Go to this spot right here and then press down. Does it work with umbrellas as well? No, it does not work with umbrellas. Okay. Although, I think it does work with... Maybe not. Thought you could use those as well, but... I guess not. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, let's continue looking around. We still have to talk to 3 of our villagers. No, not her. We already talked to her. We also need to check for any more weeds in town. This is Wishing Well say. How are things? Everything is perfect. Trantor is a very livable place. Which doesn't mean we've got all the weeds. It's just because I'll say that as long as the weeds are under a certain amount. I don't know what that amount is off the top of my head. I think I've looked it up before, maybe. I've definitely tried to look it up before. So if the information is online and readily available, I've probably succeeded. But who knows how long ago that was. Yeah. As long as, like, you know, you walk around your town every day and pluck any weeds you see, you should be fine. As far as that goes. main issues with Wishing Well is making sure you have enough trees in most acres, and enough trees in the town as a whole. But also not too many trees. I think too many trees also is bad. Too many or too few. And yeah, each acre needs somewhere in between that max minimum, with a few exceptions. Obviously the Wishing Well and the lake, where you can't even get more than like 2 or 3. I think it also doesn't matter the dump train station by the characters' houses. I think I do still have, like, I have 12 trees in every acre other than the lake and the Wishing Well where you literally can't. But I know there's at least some of the other ones where it doesn't matter. Hey, Astrid. What's the deal? Yeah, just me. Yes, I do not have a favor for you to ask of you. I could have asked you if you wanted a favor, though. Advice, okay. A picnic with your boyfriend, cinnamon rolls, and cola. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds... Depending on the type of cola. Well, I mean, no. Any cola would still be good, just, you know, depending on the type of cola would be how good, I would say. Like Pepsi Cola better than Coca-Cola, in my opinion. Obviously, not everyone agrees, and that's fine. It's all down to personal taste. Something just happened on my screen, and I don't know what. I just saw something, like, move around weirdly. I don't know. Like on my computer screen, I mean. Fall Sports Fair, yes. Huh? Aerobics, foot races, tug of wars. Keep a good sweat, I mean, you know. If, you know, that's what you want to do, then that's what you should do. I don't think that gift we can get. Yeah. Maybe if we were really quick, we might have been able to shake the cherries out of this tree and get the present lodged in that tree, but that was pretty much a no-go there. Hey, Lobo. It's a nice house. Talk to me. What? I've done nothing of the sort. You don't even have any dressers or bureaus for me to, like, dig around in. You got a globe, you got a plant, you got another plant, you got a guitar, you got a chair, you got some drums, you got, like, a heater, a couple gyroids in the corner, another plant, and stereo. Where do you sleep? It's like on this rug? On the chair? Hopefully not on the drums. That would be really uncomfortable. I guess on the rug, just in front of the heater maybe? You know what? Whatever works. If you find that comfortable, go right ahead. What's Ed's house look like? See, Ed's house actually, like, looks livable. You know, he's got a bed, got a nice couch, got a desk, a lamp in the corner, also a globe, interestingly. Some... what is that stench? Oh wait, it's totally empty. This is what Lobo was just accusing me of doing. See, this actually looks mostly livable. It does actually, you know, like most of the houses in this game, it is like, okay, but where's the bathroom? And the kitchen. Okay, and this is Astrid's house. Bed, couch. This is a bit worrying over here. This is very worrying over here, but, you know. Dang, clean that up. Okay. I'd like to mail 5 letters, please. Yes. I think I'm going to switch out from this background. The tiger pattern is a bit too overpowering of a background. I need something a little less overpowering. What is a noble shirt? We got that today as well. No, that's also overpowering. We're just going to go with the cherry shirt. Weirdly is not, like, despite being more of, like, actually, like, having an image. I guess because it's just, like, I guess the tiger one has, like, black, which is, like, darker, which is what makes it more overpowering. Whereas this is, like, you know, we have, like, the light, what's the background, like, a light yellow. And then we have, like, the red and green of the cherry. Also the red of, like, the line. Okay. I'd like to sell these 4 other things. Ooh, 2311. Good year. Hello. Oh, no. What did I forget? I did forget something, yes. I want to buy another stack of stationery. I always like to keep, like 3 stacks of stationery. Just fill up that, right side of my inventory. Essay paper, yeah. If there's nothing better, we can take essay paper. Sunset paper I think is better than essay. Ivy, Sunset I think is so far still the winner. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go with Sunset paper. Because eventually it did in fact sunset on the British Empire. Okay. Yeah, there was a saying that, you know, there used to be that saying, the sun never sets on the British Empire because they controlled places all over the world. But eventually, you know, more and more of those places got their independence. It's always funny when, like, British people ask, it's like, why don't we have an Independence Day? It's like, because you're the ones everyone else, I mean, not everyone else, but, you know, so many others got independence from. What are we doing? Okay, gotta bring some more money over to one of my other towns in preparation for turnip market stuff. Okay. Now I did switch memory cards while setting up for stream. I did remember that today. So So we should be bringing this money to Custodes. Taking a trip, yes. So it turns out he doesn't actually, you know, when you're talking to him here, he doesn't actually tell you the name of the other town. It's not until you're actually on the train that it says. I mean, I know, like, you know, they're working on the assumption that you know what, you know, memory card you have put in your system, and, you know, most people, it's like, oh, Nintendo's expecting most people will have, like, one town, and then, you know, they get together with friends and travel to a friend's town. They're not expecting, you know, people to have tons of their own towns across multiple memory cards of their own. They're certainly not expecting somebody with, like, to have 18 towns. Okay. Custodes, I am correct, though. We are on our way to Custodes. Once we get there, we'll drop this money and then head back and grab more money and do that another few times. Okay. It's raining here. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. Okay. Which of my characters in this town? Out of curiosity. Kira, Lyle, Curtis, Liz. Oh, interesting. Just writing a scene with Kira the other day in my series. Custodes know of him. Actually, also, wait. Yeah, Curtis and Liz were also in that scene. Well, not it was a conversation over comms, but it's not physically present. Okay. We're going with this chunk first. And here we are, spreading our money around. Okay. Excellent, there we go. First chunk of change brought over. We'll bring another 4 chunks, one for each corner of this acre, and then one in the center. Just preemptively weeding, because why not? Gonna need to weed regardless, so might as well just get it done. Luckily not too much weeds over in this section, just because of the fact that the There's that bush there, blocking them from growing. Okay, let's go grab ourselves our second bag of money. Second inventory's worth of money. A little more than just a second bag of money. Second collection of money? I don't know. That makes sense. Sorry, I just looked at my email and saw I have a receipt. Oh, yeah, that's from one of my Twitch subs. One of the people I'm subbed to. That makes sense. It's actually a bit. I just realized, like, the other day I was going over and being like, okay, what days do I, like, for my, like, any kind of my subscriptions, be it, like, Twitch stuff, or things like Netflix, anything like that, where it's just, like, that pays automatically. It's, like, mark down which date it is that it goes out, and what the total is. And I'm just like realizing, oh, because on Twitch I'm subbed to 4 people. One of the resubs, well, like I said, is like the 13th. 2 of them are on the 15th, and the other one though is like the 1st, so that one's pretty different. But it's just like 3 of them all within like 2 days of each other is like that. It's like that's kind of. But now the way it actually when I take it, because those are also like, you know, relatively small, and then like when I look at my like Netflix and Disney Plus and Crave, I think are the 3 like TV services I sub to right now. Like, it does work out that it is actually spread out fairly decently throughout the month, my different stuff, but it was just looking at the Twitch on its own, it's like, oh. Okay, Midge moved in. Pretty sure we've had Midge before. Yeah, we need Buzz, Chiefs here, no Pom Pom. Not Midge. But we'll go say hi to Midge anyway. Because, you know, still a new villager in our town. Even if not like completely new, we've had her before, but we haven't had this specific iteration of her, I guess, because, you know, Aisha doesn't have like her memories from previously living here. What does Midge's house look like? I don't know, I'm so a little curious about what all the different villager houses look like. See, she also has a bed. And like some outfits. And a pet bird. And a lamp. Can we see an actual reflection in the mirror? Doesn't look like it. Remember earlier when I said, oh, I should check if I have an Nintendo Parasol, and if not, keep the one that I found today, and I'm like, assuming I don't forget. Guess that's what I just realized I forgot. I mean, it doesn't that it really matters. If I really wanted to get one, I could just order from my catalog. Okay. Yeah, actually, although I will quickly check if we do have it. 'Cause I'm curious now. Overall might have one in there. No, we do not. A Nintendo bench. A bunch of Mario stuff. Master Sword and Compass from Zelda. Arrowing from Star Fox. GameCube N64 logo. www.nintendo.com. Imagine if at some point Nintendo lost that domain name and like somebody else got it. And then this game was pointing at just like some random non-Nintendo affiliated site. I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh, what was I doing recently? I was looking at something and then, yeah, where it had like a website listed, and I'm like, I wonder if. Oh, right. Working my way through. Like I have Alien on DVD. Like it's DVD from, I don't know, when it first came out on DVD. So like, you know, like 20 years ago or whatever. And working my way through the special features, and somewhere mentioned some Alien website or some website, or well, yeah, with the Alien movie franchise or whatever, has like all sorts of, I don't know if it was additional special features or what it was, I can't remember, but I'm just like, I wonder if this website still exists. It did not, unsurprisingly. But there, at least, it was just like kind of like advertising this website. It wasn't like, it was like, I know some stuff were actually like, you know, some special features where they actually try to connect to a website to like unlock special features or whatever, and it's just like, no, that was a terrible way of doing special features, because then, yeah, if the website goes down, you lose access to the special features. But of course, you know, it's all about, you know, they think, oh, it's the, you know, let's tie into the internet, this cool new internet thing, or whatever. I mean, back then. Or then, like, on Blu-ray, you had various things that where it would have, like, or it would actually have strict, like, actually, have various connectivity and such, or with that. Blu-ray often has like connectivity with apps, which in many cases no longer exist and such, and it's just like, so then it's just like, well, that feature is useless now. But it is the way of things. People see shiny new things and they want to try them out, and then they realize, okay, it's not actually that fun, so, or in some cases just, you know, it's not that profitable, so let's just drop it. There we go. Money pile 2 of 5. Don't worry, Porter. I'm leaving, but I'll be back 3 more times today. Getting all this money over here so that we can be prepared. Be prepared. Okay. So if anyone also didn't hear, there's going to be a Nintendo Direct tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow morning for me. Exact time will depend on where you are in the world. Yeah, for me it's, I think, 9 a.m. I will not be streaming it. I will be streaming tomorrow, or at least I should be streaming tomorrow at my normal time, which is much later in the day. But yeah. But I'll hopefully be watching the Direct in the morning. It's 9 a.m. I will hopefully be up early enough to watch it. Okay, so nobody moved out yet today. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, if I'm not awake by the time when it, or up when it airs, I'll at least look up what gets announced after and what gets announced and shown and such. I'm curious, we did have the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Direct recently, which I assume means we won't get much of anything of that in this one, other than maybe like in the sizzle reel or something. But here's to see, because obviously we do know there's some other. It doesn't matter, Eric. I was going to say that was a fish that was worth a lot of money, but I don't have my fishing rod on me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, was I saying? Yeah, Nintendo Direct. I'm curious to see if we'll get any announcements, or I mean, no, or not. If we get announcements, what will get announced? It's supposed to be like focusing on games coming out this winter. Yeah, I'm curious to see. I mean, I'm not really expecting anything that I'll be playing right away, because honestly, most series that I'm working on, I still have, stuff to get caught up on before I get up to present games. And the main exceptions being, like Mario, I'm main series Mario. Obviously, Mario has like 5 billion different spin-off series, but main series Mario, I have Bowser's Fury to do, and then I'm ready for Super Mario Wonder. Now that being said, with all the games I'm working on, I probably won't be getting to Bowser's Fury until after Super Mario Wonder is already out. So, yeah. Then Zelda, of course, I'm working on Breath of the Wild. So afterwards, for main series Zelda games, I just have Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. So, that being said, Tears of the Kingdom just came out, so I'm not expecting an announcement of another Zelda game this soon. What else am I mean, I guess one series that I'm caught up on is Ice Climber, seeing as there's just the one game from, the 1980s. So if we do actually get Ice Climber 2, hey, that would be awesome. But that's not really likely. You never know, though. You never know. For years, I'd be like, jokingly asking for Pokemon Snap 2, and then we actually got that. So we might get Ice Climber 2 one day. Yeah, I guess we'll see tomorrow what gets announced. Also, like, of the games we already know what gets shown off. And who knows, maybe we'll get an update on Metroid Prime 4. Considering that game was, announced years ago, and then it came out and was like, okay, we looked at what the developer has done so far, and we're not impressed, so we're bringing Retro back in to take over. And then since then we haven't really had any kind of updates or anything. Okay, pile 3 of 5. Yep. Okay. Do, do, do. Oh, wait. Are there any Mario spin-offs I'm caught up on? Toad. I mean, I've beaten both Wario's Woods and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, so I guess if they do a new Toad game, that'd be something. Oh, not a Mario spin-off, although includes Mario, but I am caught up on the Super Smash Bros. Series, beat all those games. That said, I'm not expecting a new Smash Bros. Until we get another system, because they've only ever done one Smash Bros. Game per system, so yeah. I know a lot of people aren't even expecting we will get another Smash Bros. Game, just because, you know, Sakurai seems to be done with the series with Ultimate. But I mean... Hey, Akira, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. But I mean, even if Sakurai isn't in charge of the next Smash, I'm sure we'll still get one. Yeah, welcome on. How's it going? How are you doing? Wait, did I see a letter there? I did see a letter. Somebody moved. Oh, we lost Doc. Doc moved out. That's too bad. I like Doc. But we knew there was a decent chance somebody would move out. The issue of traveling a lot in GameCube Animal Crossing is that people move out. It's going good. There's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow at 9 AM Central. Yep, I am aware. I was actually just talking about that. Anything you're hoping to see it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was just kind of going over things, and anything Animal Crossing related. Okay. Sadly, I don't know how likely that is, but I suppose we will see. A remake specifically? Oh, of which one? Which one would you want a remake of? Which sadly I don't think is very likely, because, well, I guess arguably the original one got remade multiple times, because there was the N64 version, the first Japanese GameCube version, the international GameCube version, and then the second Japanese GameCube version. But since then, it's never been any remakes, it's always new ones. Either Wild World or City Folk. Okay. That'll be interesting. But yeah, I suppose we will see. One can always hope, and I mean, it's certainly more likely than my Ice Climber 2 hope. Not even really a hope. It's more of a. I just think it'd be neat. Legend of Zelda Oracle. Those that I could see happening, using like the using the engine from the Link's Awakening remake, and then applying that to the Oracle games. But yeah. Also, like, if they release it as like one game instead of two, like the original, they could also make the whole. They could also make like the whole system smoother as far as the linked quest for it. But yeah. Now that being said, it is Nintendo, so even if they do remakes, I'd expect they probably would still do it as two separate games, but it's hard to say. Because one of the things with Nintendo is you're like, you know, okay, this is how Nintendo's always done things, so this is how we're going to predict they're going to do things, and then they also are like, actually, we're going to do it this way instead, and it's just like, okay. Nintendo does randomly just all of a sudden completely change the way they do some stuff. Like, every console starting with the Super Nintendo, and every handheld starting with the Game Boy Advance, had its own Mario Kart game, and there was never a remake of a Mario Kart game until the Switch, where all of a sudden, instead of making a new Mario Kart, they just remade Mario Kart 8. Okay, we got 4 stacks here, and one more. So, or from what was it? For a good chunk of time, they did like a Zelda game every 2 years, like a main series Zelda game every 2 years, where it was like, I think I want to say it was. I'm just gonna bring up the list here because my brain is. Let's see here. Okay, well, actually, briefly even, more frequently. So, they did Ocarina of Time in 1998, Majora's Mask in 2000, so that's 2 years. Then Oracle of Ages and Seasons in 2001, so that was just 1 year. Then Four Swords in 2002, that's 1 year. Wind Waker in 2003, that's 1 year. Four Swords Adventures in 2004, so that was 1 year. Minish Cap in 2005, so that was 1 year. Twilight Princess 2006, so that was 1 year. Phantom Hourglass 2007, so that was 1 year. Then was where they slowed down to 2 years with Spirit Tracks in 2009, Skyward Sword in 2011, Link Between Worlds in 2013, Triforce Heroes in 2015, Breath of the Wild in 2017, and then suddenly was where it was then 6 years till Tears of the Kingdom. And I mean, part of that was the fact that while there was the while those were all main games, some of them were like much smaller, like Four Swords, or like, you know, Minish Cap was a handheld game, same with Phantom Hourglass Spirit Tracks. Like, Four Swords Adventures, or while being a console game, was still like a 2D game and such, so they kind of put in those smaller but still main series games mixed in with the longer ones to, you know, not have quite so big a gap like we got between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And I mean, granted, like, we just all have stuff in there, because like we had the Link's Awakening remake in between there, Hyrule Warriors, like the second one, whatever that, Age of Calamity, such. So like there was still Zelda content coming out there, or that the crossover with that rhythm game, but you know, it is. Nintendo will follow a pattern until suddenly they don't. It's hard to predict when it's hard to find a pattern in breaking of patterns. Which, you know, is what it is. Because our final stack of money that we're bringing over to Custodes. I'm just looking at, let's see here, so yeah, Breath of the Wild 2017, so what did come out in between there? So Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Oh, and also Hyrule, the definitive edition of the first Hyrule Warriors, the Switch version. Yeah, Cadence of Hyrule, there we go, that's the spin-off. Or crossover. Then, yeah, for the remakes, that was Link's Awakening. Oh, and also, right, Skyward Sword HD, I forgot about that. So they did still have some Zelda content coming out. Of course, during the time where we had, like I said, Zelda game every 2 years, we did also have remakes in there, because we had, like, Ocarina of Time 3D in 2011, and Four Swords Anniversary Edition. We had Wind Waker HD in 2013, Majora's Mask 3D in 2015, Twilight Princess HD in 2016. We need more Zelda spin-offs. We need, like, Zelda Kart. Or something. No, what we need is, Link's Real Estate Simulator. Okay. Actually, I don't like that being quite touching the other one, even if it is just diagonally. Yeah, see, here there's a space between. Then I'm also going to move these two over so it's still the, it's like a kind of like a plus sign. I mean, it's very fat in the middle, but yeah. Okay, so we got custodes here. Good to go. Tomorrow we can do Novum. As we slowly get, all of these towns ready to be the turnip town. In our quest for 100%. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm going quiet. I know that's definitely... But that's not what you want in a streamer. You want a streamer to be talking. To be entertaining. Now I'm doing it again, right after saying that. Okay, words. So interestingly, now we have, other than Nibbles over here, who's right near these houses, the other villagers are all huddled on this side of the river. And this quadrant specifically, which is like, is that the small? Well, no, this will be the smallest quadrant, but this quadrant could also only have, I think, the one house. Might be able to fit a house in one of those acres below the cliff. I'll have to I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's go take a look. Because I'm curious. Okay, now you can't have a house in here. Or... no, so you can't... So the only house you can get in this acre will be in this... or in this quadrant of town will be in this acre. When I say quadrant, like, dividing the town into 4 sections using the river and the cliff as the dividing lines. Yeah, this quadrant here is a bit small, but still has like some space because obviously we can have a house. Well, let's just check. Actually, let's just check if it's just the one in this acre. Because obviously it's just this acre that can have a house. Yeah, it's just the one spot right here where Gracie's currently parked. And the way you can tell in this game, like where villager houses can go, I will show you. And also it's where, like, Gracie can go when she's in town, where Katrina the fortune teller sets up her tent when she's in town. Same with Red and his tent. Igloos in the winter, tents in the summer. Is you find these signs. If So these signs get replaced by like a house or whatever. Which is interesting because these signs are also, you know, have things like this. Actually, a lot of them also will have actual like gameplay tips, but this one actually just talks about Sahara. Which is interesting. Sahara isn't one of the ones that sets up, because Sahara just like walks around town. Yeah, so here's another one. I'll buy your fish, I'll pay market price for any type of fish. No, we don't have one up there. Can we fit one over here? Yeah, right here. Buy our insects. Another Tom Nook thing. This one can't have a house because that's the police station. The dock actually has a sign. Whoa. Is that a different looking sign, actually? Yeah, because that has like the triangle top. This has a square top. Or a flat top, I should say. Weighted top versus flat top. This acre, no. So, this quadrant we can only really fit 3. Don't need what you can sell. Pear, 100 bells each, 500 bells for other fruit. Tom Nook. Oh, I really thought these were more like gameplay things. Let's go find some more. Faraway Museum officially acknowledges Trantor as an archaeological research excavation site. Byron's. I wonder if these change. That's another Sahara one. Get your daily fortune. No parking. This white zone is for immediate loading and unloading passengers only. If I talk, check something. If I leave the acre, let's actually go like 2 acres away and then come back to that one. Wait, was this one? Yeah, okay. Okay, no, so it doesn't change like that. Yeah, so it's mostly just advertisements, and I thought it was like, yeah, more gameplay help type stuff. That one's kind of gameplay-esque. And a lot of repeats. Caution, there are bees in them, there are trees. Don't shake trees recklessly. So that one's a bit more actual, like, you know, helpful gameplay tip. I guess it makes sense that they do also repeat, because obviously when there's a house in a spot, you can't read the sign that wasn't that one. Okay, see, bug hunting tip. Get your net ready and approach slowly, no sudden movement. See, that's the kind of thing I was expecting was more of. Maybe it's just like the first one I read was like that bug hunting one that I just read now. And then I just, you know, assumed that that's what they all were. You know what happens when you assume. You don't? Okay. Me neither. I assumed you knew. Let's go back to my standard 30,000. I like to carry. And then... oh, and then grab my stuff, right. Feel weird not having my stuff in my inventory. Okay, Sunset, that was one we just bought, so that goes down here. Fishing rod goes here. Fire's the one we've already started on, so that goes there. Aloha paper. Net at the top, golden axe at the bottom. Excellent. And now, let's do a round of balloon fight. Just take a drink of my Dr. Pepper first. Okay. Also looks a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday you might have noticed when I was playing Animal Crossing that it looked a bit smoother, especially within Balloon Fight, unless the pixels were more smooth or whatever, because I had a filter on different filter on the normal on my composite HDMI adapter. I was just testing out how it looked, but I think Animal Crossing was fine either way. Balloon Fight just looked weird, because like an NES game, I expect it to look pixelated. I mean, well, I'm not still look pixelated, but like, you know, I don't expect the edges just to be smoothed out. Let's go. Perfect. Super bonus. Phase 4. Out the door. That was a bad bump. I just don't have... haven't quite got back into the swing of things with it yet. Like, obviously I'm doing fine. But, like... I'm definitely not where I was at previously with skill level. The fact that I have lightning showing up this early shows that I'm definitely not as quick as I once would have been. Let's go. But, you know, just gotta keep at it. And we'll get back into the swing of things before too long. And eventually, you know, we'll improve our personal best and improve and improve and improve until eventually we get to the point where we reach our goals one day. Oh, that was so smooth. That I love it when 7 goes like that. Ooh. Trying to be careful around the flippers, because those can definitely mess with you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I lost the balloon. I think we're gonna be okay though. I just need to take out this guy and then we have a bonus round after this, so I'll get my balloon back. See? Yeah, if you get to a bonus round with only one balloon, you get the second one back. There's a bonus round after every third phase. However, if you lose both balloons, of course that will cause you to lose a life, and there's no way to get lives back in this game. Start with 2 extra lives, and once they're gone, they're gone. Phase 10. Also, of course, the real threat is lightning, because lightning just instant kills you. Even if you have both your balloons, getting hit by lightning takes you out immediately. Damn it. Okay. The thing you remember is that it's okay to be patient. You don't want to be... How did I not even see that lightning? What was that? Okay, what I was saying was it's okay to be patient because, like, you don't need to get yourself into risky situations, but at the same time, you don't want to go too slow. Obviously, the longer you're on a level, you know, more chance of something going wrong, you know, like, because lightning shows up after a certain amount of time. As time goes on, lightning will go faster, and, like, so you don't want to play overly risky, but you also don't want to be playing, like, overly slow. You need to find the right balance. And then I just went and hit a lightning, which I don't know. I'll keep going even though I did die just to see how far we can make it, but the fact that I died so early and to something that I honestly don't understand, like, that wasn't like a case of, like, you know, me, like, intentionally being like, oh yeah, I'm, like, you know, doing a risky maneuver here, but I'm aware of the risk, or, like, me just, you know, messing up, like, button press, or, like, I just straight up did not realize the lightning was right there, and I don't know, because, like, I was aware of the fact the lightning had spawned. And, like, it was within my... I mean, the whole screen is within my field of view, but obviously, like, I'm generally more focused on the stuff that's, like, you know, in the immediate vicinity of my character, but, like, I was still within close enough vicinity of my character. pretty decent. Phase 16. Obviously because of, like, as you go on, like, the enemies get into the air faster, so can't quite do quite as well on 16 as we do on 7. But still pretty decent. Is 18. It's alright, just trying to get comfortable. When I bought this chair, one thing I noticed with some of the reviews was saying that after a bit, like, the padding on the chair, on the seat of the chair, you start, like, starts being not quite enough. I'm definitely in that phase. I definitely at some point need to get a... because this is already an improvement over my old chair, but at some point I'm going to need to spend, you know, a decent amount on a even better chair. At some point. Problem is, of course, there's also loads of things I need to spend money on at some point, and only so much money. At the moment I have other things that are higher priority, like new headphones. Because, like, this one I literally can't, like, this one has no sound coming out of it. This one still does, but yeah, the left one does, the right one does not. Need to replace these for a while. Again, I'm not going with anything fancy as far as headphones. For the moment, just get, you know, decent pair that works. Then I can worry about potentially getting a nicer pair at some point in the future. I got perfect on every bonus round today. Possibly. We've only had 7 so far. That's still a decent amount, though. Phase 23. I do seem to be doing a bit better now than I was earlier when I had my very unfortunate death. It might just be that I'm tired. Well, no longer perfect. 18, I think. Missed 2. Yeah, 18. Well, right after I stand playing a bit better. I mean, the key thing is the regular levels, obviously. Like, getting perfects on the bonus round is fun and all, but it's not, like, the goal. That's more just like, well, it's a bonus. Ah, crap. Okay. Overconfidence will be my undoing. The fact that I did not die there is very surprising to me. Okay, we just have the one left. Also got lightning bouncing around, which in this level is very dangerous. Because with, like, the way that the platforms are set up, it bounces around, lightning can bounce around quite a bit, and, like, there'll be times where you don't realize it's going to bounce, and then all of a sudden it does. Or you think it's going to bounce, and then all of a sudden it goes, like, right through the very corner of one of those platforms, and just, like, as a result, the lightning does not, sometimes ends up in places you are not expecting it to, at least. Yeah, I mean, not so much anymore, like, as I've played more, I've gotten a better sense of, like, whether it's going to bounce or go through, but early on, definitely, that was definitely a phase that would definitely mess with me as a result. So yeah, you just gotta get the experience in, I suppose. Phase 28. Let's go. 29. Damn it. Okay, now I need to get... See, the really annoying thing this one, when you die and you spawn back on the ground, is then, like, getting back up, because they're all above you. That was not good, but that's fine. Getting back into the swing of things slowly but surely. We'll get there eventually. Okay, otherwise, though, I think weird. Oh, this will be a letter from the person that moved out, which was Doc. Yep. Hey, Deathdude, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? I think we're done with Animal Crossing for today. So, going to be switching over to Star Wars. Knights of the Old Republic 2. Sith Lords. Okay, so we want to be on this scene. Give you a moment to shut down, turn off Animal Crossing, and then we will go and set up for Star Wars.